A blessed day to you, all my sports to the bone people. Welcome back to another video. Thank you all for checking this one out. So, a couple of things to talk about in this one. The West Indies A, they were victorious against South Africa A in their first 4-day game. Kevin Sinclair continuing his good run of form with the bat. Man scored a brilliant half century not out to help us across the line. Gonna spend most of the time touching on that, and I'm also gonna talk a little bit about Fazeer Mohammed and what he had to say about the selectors and how they went about selecting this team. I'm just gonna touch on it a little bit, my people, and then I'll cover Fazeer Mohammed's reaction in a separate video. So just give a listening ear. Let me know what you all think in the comment section. Alright, so West Indies A, they were able to secure a victory against the South Africa A team by 1 wicket. Now, South Africa, they made 250 in their second innings, and we went into the final day trying to get that. I think we went in having scored, we probably faced only like 3 or so over, if I'm not mistaken, going into the final day. So, you know, we went in looking to score that amount of runs. So 224 for 9 is what we ended up making, because remember, South Africa, they scored 250 in their second innings in response to our 314. So we had a lead then, right? So we weren't required to score all of 250. So let me go down into the scorecard, my viewers, for the final innings, and then I'll just go over it overall. So Tajan Shandopar 35 off 99. Zachary McCaskey, he made 6. Kirk McKenzie 36 off 70. Hodge, he made 12. Tevin Imlach 2. Joshua De Silva 5. And the star of the show with the bat, Kevin Sinclair, getting 80 off 150 not out. He had 8 fours and 3 sixes. Akeem Jordan, he scored 5. Jaden Seals made 12. Sherman Lewis made 2, and Jair McAllister, he made 7. So good to see the players here, my viewers and subscribers, getting some being able to chase this down on the final day. Wasn't a lot of runs, my people. 224, 225, not a lot of runs to chase down with 10 wickets in hand. So let me just give you the overall score for the game against us. South Africa 287 and 250. West Indies 314 for 9 and 224 for 9. In the first innings, just to remind you, the West Indies team with Tajan Shandopar was the top run scorer in the first innings, getting 78. McCaskey, he made 31. We also had Hodge, who made 73. And Kevin Sinclair made 39, and Akeem Jordan, he made 40. So Kevin Sinclair top scoring for us in this game based on my math right there. So yeah, good to see Kevin Sinclair are pretty close to it. Kevin Sinclair, because Tajan and Shandopal also got some runs. Anyways, bowling for us in the first innings, just to remind you, Jaden Seals, he picked up 3 wickets. Akeem Jordan had 3. Sherman Lewis had 1. And we would have seen Kevin Sinclair picking up 2. I just gave you the stats for the numbers for our batting in the second innings. Right, so I'll just give it our bowling for the second innings. Once again, Jaden Seals was amongst the wickets. He picked up 2 for 48. Kevin Sinclair 2 for 39. Akeem Jordan 3 for 58. Sherman Lewis 2 for 37, while Jair McAllister picked up 1 for 35. So that is how it went, my people. Once again, good to see the West Indies players, West Indies A players, holding their nerves and going out there. I mean, we got across the line with 1 wicket to spare, but at least we would have seen them. At least they were able to get across the line. We lost a couple of cheap wickets, but good to see Kevin Sinclair dropping anchor and batting right until the end to make sure we got across the line in that 80 not out. I'm sure that for the next game, Hodge and Imlach and them guys, Joshua De Silva, the captain, will also want to step it up a little bit, see if they can get some runs under their belt. So That's first blood there for the West Indies A team, and it's always good when you are visiting and you are able to take a lead. Hopefully for the next game they will be able to go out there and do a good job just the same. We go to Australia next year, January, I think. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be well, West Indies team is always building, so when they are selecting the team, we're going to hear that they are selecting the team because they are building towards it, whatever they are going to be building towards at that point. But some of these guys probably will be in the run for selection. But that is how it went on that side there. Now, before we go, I just want to touch a little bit on the West Indies team that was selected to face England. I think we have spoken about it in quite a few videos by now, right? One of the great voice of the Caribbean, Fazeer Mohammed. I was actually reading a thing here, and I saw where they included a interview that Fazeer Mohammed did, and he was talking about it, saying that he's wondering if the selectors with these decisions are making are sending mixed signals based on what they're asking for and what they're actually doing. He also alluded to the fact that they could have selected a few of the youngsters that actually performed well. You had some youngsters that they weren't the best performers in the tournament, but they could have performed. They could have gotten a chance. I was going through the comment section the other day and I saw where someone was saying that I don't know what I'm saying because Shane Dorich is the best, and they didn't want to select anybody else old or anything. And I'm just wondering, if he's been selected because he would be the second choice wicketkeeper. I'm sure there are younger second choice wicketkeepers that would have fit the bill if he's not been selected as a specialist batsman. If they are so into investing and securing the future and planning for the future, that would have been a good opportunity to bring in somebody else who would be on the bench and would be learning. I'm not trying to tear down anybody or take spot from anyone. I'm just trying to understand the logics and the stages and the steps as it relates to how these players are selected. But Fazeer Mohammed went deeper into this thing, but I don't want to overshadow this video, overshadow the West Indies a victory with all of that. So later on or in the lights tomorrow, I will upload another video going through what Fazeer had to say, because Fazeer is somebody that when he's speaking, he speaks his mind. So we'll definitely touch on that, my people. But go and leave it right here so for now. Hope you guys enjoy the day and let me know what you all think. Bless.